Hey guys, how's it going? February 29th, 10:51 p.m. on leap year night. And let's see, this might be the second video of the night if I release it. So, sorry I haven't been able to upload videos lately. It's just we've been really backlogged on certain switching and yardmaster functions. But I think I got quite a bit done on the weekend, and today myself and others were able to get some more done. So, anyways, just having a sip of my pop here. So, let me just go with this one because actually it was a quieter day as far as humping and all that going at Barstow. So I thought this would be a good day to try to explain some of this. If you haven't seen it, this is the Barstow Matrix. I had the opportunity when I built this thing 24 hours ago to have a user follow me and basically see everything I was doing. And I could do that for anybody. It doesn't have to be at night. I can do that during the day. Most days, not too early because I tend to get up around noonish, let's say. I'm not much of a morning person. The only time I get up is with my kid. But anyways, I'm getting carried away, and we do have some work to do here. So, but I can do any coaching or trailing or anything you guys want. Just ask me. Post a message, leave a comment. You can even leave me a private message, I think, through YouTube. Some people have been doing that to me lately, and it's pretty cool. So I'm okay with that. Um, so um, we had a plan. We didn't have too much to hump today, and I knew we weren't going to get to the second hump that's down here. So this is what this blue is all about. So we know the second one isn't done. So what I normally do when I start the day out here, blue is basically something that has to be trimmed or humped. So this has been done for the day. Um, Actually, no, sorry. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one highlighted blue for now, and I won't because this is going to be up for tomorrow's. But I'm going to black out some of this for today. And what we're doing now is we're going to get a new count updated for all the tracks, so we know what's going on, what's been released. There's a lot of builds that went up. We had six builds. I actually worked Cadiz tonight too, so that was way overdue. So we got 4 releases out today, so that was pretty cool. So definitely things moving along nicely. So that was done, and I can delete the comment off of that. I'll delete the comment off of that one as well. And what you want to do when you're tallying everything up is I turn the volume down so because there's so many engines all over the place because of all the releases and everything. I usually face towards the east, so I start off with 1, 2, etc. So what you're looking for here is 101 was 101. Okay, that's tomorrow. So I'm looking at this one. See, this is why this blue kind of is throwing me off. I'm going by this one, not that one. So this is the one that got up today. So 101 was not touched. 102 was not touched. 103 wasn't touched. There wasn't much that got humped on this one. I'm going by numerical. It's not numerical order. It's by time order, unfortunately. So 104 also was not touched. We're looking at 105. That wasn't touched. 106 is the first one. So we look over here, and it's this 106. There's 2 106s on here because there's 2 versions of Bell and Stockton. That's why you're seeing them twice. So let's go over to 106. See what's going on there. Okay, now there was an issue, and I reported it on the forums. The other thing too is you want to check the forums to see if there's any issues. A coupler must have broke on this. Yeah, it just moved there a little bit when I clicked it. So there's 37 left in Bell that has to be humped. So what I'm gonna do, this is a little tough because 9 came in, so I'm just gonna make a mental note of that. So 37 and north 1. Okay, so 37. Bear with me for a minute. Normally it's just cut and dry, but in this case it wasn't. So yeah, we got to go all the way down here to North 1. And I got to option that out because I relinquish. So 18. 18, and what did I say? 37? See, I already forgot already. So maybe that isn't going to be as easy as I thought today. 18, 18. So 37 is left in the bowl, 18's in the departure. So we can definitely do the 18 part. Really? 37. Okay, yeah, 37, 47, 57. That's right. 37. 37 in the bowl. I think I got that right. If I didn't, we'll figure it out later, or we'll know that there's a tally wrong. So, anyways, I'm going to darken this for now, but eventually it's going to have to be trimmed again because this build will be coming up probably for tomorrow. So that takes care of 106, and then I can darken this one. And man, I need this clock to be darker so I know how much time I have left in the recording. So, okay, 107. 107 should go from 31 plus 4 to 35. And sure enough it is. So this is where you find out if something's wrong. And in that case, I knew something was already wrong because I was the one that was trimming from it today. And I noticed, I went into the departure yard. I was like, why don't I have any cars on this thing? I knew it was an overfilling track, so it didn't make any sense. So that one should go to 8. I might be able to physically see it. I'm not too sure. I'll forget it. We'll count it. I always zoom back up too, so I don't touch any other cars. That's, if you're wondering why I hand back up, is when you're in this background here, even though you're in this screen, it will click on the background of the simulator. So you don't want to do that. Okay. So 109. That should have gone up to 38. Oops, wrong one. Just went there. Yep. So 38. Good. Now there's a red tag on it. That's because there's some San Diegos that have to be fished out. So that's okay. That wasn't done today. We do have to get to it though because we got to build on San Diego. So that's got to be done probably tomorrow. 110 should be up to 15 now. The Lovelocks. And it is. And you see I just darken them out so that way, you know, we know they've been done. Everything's cool. 111 was okay. 112's okay. Only ones left here. Oh, okay, this is that 106. That's the same as the one. Like I said, there's a duplicate, so that's okay. 114. 5 cars were supposed to be added. Now we ran into another issue too. Anybody who's humping, whether you're humping or you're trimming, you should be going in here and checking to see what's going on. This tells you everything. And if you're not understanding what this means, then you go to the forum and find out. Always come here first because all the information you need is really right here. It's in short form. It tells you how much time the hump has, how much time the trim has, but more importantly, this thing right there. When you see red, there's some kind of special instructions going on. Now the trim's got tons of them right now, and a lot of these were locked out, but I'll explain that in a minute. So I said hold an R2. I didn't want the Victorvilles humped. A few of them got humped. So let's go into 114 and find out what's going on there. Okay. Whoa, 48. See, now we gotta fish that all out. I think there was 5 borons that were put in at the end. Yeah, see all these Victorville cars, that's too much. We don't need, especially because they stay in the old yard anyway, so they really didn't have to come in here. But but they didn't catch it, so that's okay. We'll have to deal with it. Just more work. But yeah, because here it is right here, right? All right, so what do we got here left? We got 29 cars. So we put 29. And 30 went in, and the 5 morons went in to the bowl. Okay. So that closes that off. I'm going to put a red on here. This is just updating. This isn't. This is updating for not setting up a new plan for tomorrow. So you do the update first, and then you have. There's a whole other side of this when you have to basically decide what's coming in and making a plan for it. So what else? What else did we have? We had a bunch that got released. Once they're released, it doesn't matter what these are. These can be resolved because they're in the departure yard and they're done. You can take a look at them. They were just the tons. So that's resolved. That was released. That's resolved. And this is released, so that also has been resolved. And in those cases, because they are released, they are sitting in the departure yard. So they can be taken out. We don't have to do anything else with them. So they're fine. Oh yeah, Lovelock is no longer green. We added it, so we do have 15 in there now. I just did take the green off of it. So that's gone. And so all your departure yards and everything else is building up for the rest of the bulls later. So that was what was already set to go in. Let me just double check that. 110. Where am I here? Okay. Yeah, it should be 15. Yes, it is. Okay. Good. So that's really all there is to it. Now you've basically it's updated now. There's others you can do in here. We're working on this. I just did another video about that just went up before this. Eventually, what I'll do is I'll have stuff get added into this as well. So if something goes into 114, it'll just be a simple copy and paste. Or in most cases, it won't be a copy and paste. You'll actually have to update this as well. But right now, we're not tracking the only thing we're tracking is what's in the local yard, not what's in the actual 114 area. So we just have the car counts there. So we got some San Bernardinos in there as well, just to get a car count, just to make sure we're okay with that. If we're not, then we can deal with it. But we had a total of 54. I'm just checking the time here. 54. So we're wondering what that equals. Then you got 30 here, 35, 37, 47, 48 for 950, 51, 52, 53, 54. So there we go. So we have counts updated. Everything's okay. That's the updating part. The next stage in this is actually planning for tomorrow's operation. So once the humping's done, you do that, and then it's a matter of planning. So I'll cut this short for now, get this up, and then hopefully I'll get this uploaded and I'll work on the plan for tomorrow as well. Talk to you later.